Good afternoon, guys. I am posting this video after a long time. So the image which was shown to you is nothing but a GeneXpert PCR machine. Okay, so it is an example of a CBNAT test. CBNAT is cartridge-based nucleic acid amplification test. So it is used for diagnosis of Mycobacterium tuberculosis in a patient. So, and the advantage of a CBNAT machine is it does not require decontamination procedure, which is a slightly tedious procedure for processing of samples. So you can directly process a sample, for example a sputum sample or extrapulmonary samples. You can directly get the samples and you can put it in this tube, and then you can load it in the GeneXpert machine. The time taken for result in this method is about 2 hours. So if you remember, in LJ media, in a conventional method, for the growth of Mycobacterium tuberculosis, it needs at least 2 to 3 weeks. And sometimes it can extend up to 6 weeks also. So it takes a long time to process a sample by conventional method, and also after growth you need to have an antibiotic sensitivity testing also. So it further takes that much more time. By that time the patient can infect many other people in the surrounding. So that's why the CBNAT machine has come in last few years. It has come very much handy, and now it is available in many district headquarter hospitals also. It is also an example of point of care test. So what happens is, you collect a sample, put it in the cartridge and put it in the CBNAT machine, and the result comes in 2 hours. Apart from identification of the organism, it also gives whether the organism is rifampicin sensitive or resistant. If it is rifampicin resistant, we can safely assume the isolate is also resistant to isoniazid. That means rifampicin resistance means in most of the cases, in more than 95% of the cases, it is isoniazid resistant, and we can safely say it is a multi-drug resistant TB. That means within 2 hours we can identify or diagnose a patient having tuberculosis, and also we can identify whether he is having a multi-drug resistant infection or not. So the advantage of CBNAT is it is time saving, gives a result in 2 hours. In LJ media or by conventional methods, it takes about more than 2 weeks to identify only. Another advantage of this is if very low copy or low number of bacterial load is present in the sample, it can identify. For example, for a sample to be positive by culture, at least 100 mycobacteria per ml is required. But for CBNAT, if you very much 1 to 10 bacilli present per ml of the sample, it will be positive. For ZN stain slide positivity, at least we need 10 to the power 4 bacilli in per ml of sample. That's why it has come as a great help in the RNTCP program. The disadvantage of this method is CBNAT is it requires the test is slightly costly, but because it is subsidized by the government, so it has come down. But still it is slightly costly. Also you need a setup in which 24-hour light backup and a AC room setup is needed, and a qualified technical person is also needed to run this test. Apart from that, it is a very handy test. Very little sample handling is actually required in this. There is very less chance of contamination, and lab worker infection is also present, because as soon as the sample is loaded into the cartridge, it becomes uninfective. The principle used in this method is of real-time PCR. multiplex and also real-time PCR. So in real-time PCR means As soon as the sample is loaded, we can in real time only we can see the curves and we can determine what isolate it is. So friends, if you like this video, kindly share it and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. For this video, I'd like to give thanks to Department of Microbiology, Dr. D.Y. Patil Medical College, Pune, from where I have taken this picture and video. Thank you.